What's going on, guys? Seth the Chevy here for Tasty Loot Gaming, doing a TLG reacts to the new Final Fantasy VII, I believe it's theme song trailer, which came out on my birthday. And typically we react to these things. We will technically be reacting to this, but we both could not wait. This came out on my birthday, very good birthday present, and I could not wait to watch it. And anybody who's been following the channel lately knows this last week was very hectic for the channel. We had the fucking Dean Takahashi Doom Eternal reaction video I did, which led to the Dean Takahashi interview that I did alongside Plus Club. We talked about the Nathan Drake collection and Goat Simulator, and then we also had Game of the Month where we talked about Vindictus, and then there's also a stream recently where we played Final Fantasy XIV, which was just kind of like a chill hangout stream. But make sure to go back and watch those, and then also look forward to Tasty Tuesday today as well. So there's a lot of shit going on. That's why we didn't react to this in a timely manner, but this is too big to not react to, so we have to come back and visit it.
For sure.
So yeah, anything about this before we jump into it, because I've pretty much been talking this whole time.
I mean, yeah, like you said, already watched it. It was kind of hard not to. Moment of weakness.
Well, it's funny because like I saw this drop in the middle of the night. It came out. I watched a little bit. I was like, "Oh shit, this has a lot of new stuff in it."
Yeah.
Came out, told you. You just like pulled it up, started watching it. So I started watching it, and I was like, the whole time I was like, "We should probably react to this." So I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna. I just want to watch this. So
yeah, and like you said, there's a lot of new stuff in here.
Yeah, this probably is the most shit we've seen in any Final Fantasy VII remake trailer.
Yeah, and I don't want to talk too much about it because obviously we're gonna have a video here just in case people haven't seen it yet. But the one thing I think is kind of sad though is it's supposed to be the theme song trailer, and there's so much new stuff in the video that it makes it hard to sit there and listen to the theme song. So
yeah, there's so much going on in this video that it's hard to keep track of really anything. I'll just watch it. It's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, that's new. Oh shit, that thing, that thing, that thing. Let's just jump into it. I got everything lined up correctly. Looks like it. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go.
So, what did you want to talk about?
When spring comes, I'm leaving.
children's scene.
I'm going to Midgar.
This fucking iconic ass scene looks so crispy.
Best of the best.
Yeah, the animation is so smooth.
It's so fucking good.
Little pinch of Genova.
They got like all the color tones, and it's funny because this doesn't even look like the original technically, because it's so much good, it's so much better looking. But they really fucking nailed the color tones and everything,
Right.
making this game look like the original.
Yeah, no, it's incredibly true to the original in that regard.
Well, even some of these backgrounds almost look like they're hand painted, but kind of like the original or hand designed.
Right.
Timing is impeccable.
Ready for the slap fight?
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit.
Running out of butter.
Welcome to the Honeybee Inn, Cloud.
This is such like I was so worried about how they were gonna handle this, and I feel like they really just kind of nailed doing it this way.
To which notions of gender don't apply. Perfection. Not a word.
So fucking dorky.
No.
But you're
Oh my
so
god, the slums, they look so good.
Today's.
Pathetic.
Which one of you said that? You got a mouth.
God, he looks so stupid.
Well, aren't we having a wonderful time?
This is still my only like partially iffy part, and I'm still like happy that they're expanding on the soldier aspect.
I think it's
Of the
cool. It's
world.
gonna give you something. Okay, so first off, he looks. Sorry, you were talking about that, and I agree. It is up in the air. We don't know how it's gonna be done or if it's
Yeah.
gonna be done well. But I think the possibilities there are really good because they can offer us an experience. Not only that we haven't experienced it this way before, but new things that we don't know.
Well, I also think I've heard some talk obviously online and stuff like that, and I kind of agree with the sentiment that where the game's probably going to end, the boss wouldn't be very exciting, and so I think they're introducing him also to be like a boss to finish the game on.
Yeah,
Because they just don't, otherwise it's like a robot.
yeah,
So.
for sure. What I was gonna say though, Red 13 looks fucking really good.
Oh yeah.
The detail's so fucking good.
What the hell is it?
A fascinating question.
Oh, did it just talk?
I am that which you see before you.
Yeah, they nailed him. It's crazy.
Because I was kind of curious about how they're gonna do him.
I want to see him combat now.
Yeah.
A touching reunion.
Also, the expanding on Sephiroth earlier in the game.
Yeah.
This is a little confusing.
Mm-hmm.
He pretends, if this is, in this case, he's acting like he knows Cloud, but in the original game, he acts like he doesn't know him. So, small little difference there.
Come on.
And then that boss is in a different spot, but that's not a big deal. Oh yeah.
It's very cool. I love
Here to
the
rescue Aerith,
fucking
remember? We don't need more
chocobos.
attention than we'll
That's
ever get.
not shown yet.
Chocomog.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I know these
I'm glad
I
that
love it.
summon
and I know
stayed.
they're never
Yeah,
gonna
me too.
let go.
I was like, maybe they're gonna go for something a little more like realistic or something,
More
more gritty or some shit. But
This is
The source.
And I can watch the combat all day,
mm-hmm.
Genova.
which is probably a good thing because I'm sure I'll be grinding. This is wild because that's not even in the original either.
Oh, I love the song. I have like no fucking doubt in my mind this is gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I just hope I'm alive when they finish this fucking story.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will be. It's gonna be in like 5 years tops.
Yeah, we'll see.
And it's so fucking close too.
Yeah. So there's just way too many little tidbits in here, but like, you know, starting it off, obviously showing off the well scene where
I just love the way this looks.
Oh, yeah.
It looks
Well-
fucking fantastic. The detail right here, just seeing this from this perspective now, this fucking scene that I remember so well from the original.
yeah. I was gonna say I love because even in the original it's that still background, and it has a very similar look. But then they move the camera and it's a 3D set now, but it still kind of has that same exact like camera angle thing going on.
Iconography, yeah.
Yeah.
It has the same visual style at first to kind of pay homage.
Yeah, it's great.
So fucking cool.
Oh yeah. And then earlier I was talking about the whole Sephiroth thing because Sephiroth is a cool villain, but they don't expand on him in the original game till like, as you get deeper into the story. And I think one thing to really deepen him as a villain in the remake will be to really talk about him more in the beginning, because he's just kind of like, this is Sephiroth, he's a badass, and that's pretty much it. And so
Yeah.
some expansion on that, and hopefully watching him just kind of become crazy, essentially.
Yeah,
think will be great.
and they've already talked about that enough, and I've talked to people about that. They're like, I don't want to be like these like little episodes or whatever. I'm like, it's not gonna be. They're gonna be like full games. It's like you take the story of Final Fantasy VII and you cut it into like a trilogy or some shit, and each section is a part of the story, but it's a story of its own in that section, and then it ends there and carries on, kind of like Lord of the Rings. Me and you both have said, and with that, putting more time into each section of the game allows them to put more into the story, more extras, all that kind of shit. And so they've already said they want to use that to expand on the story we already know.
Yeah.
Which is super fucking exciting.
No, yeah,
Kind of like you were saying, if you can flesh out Sephiroth even further to make him into a more interesting villain, I'm all for it.
For sure. One, because obviously the time he came out too, they just had to make him cool looking essentially, and then at the
And they did that.
yeah. So
He's one of the coolest fucking villains of all time. I don't have any qualms saying that.
yeah, I would just love just in general more character development for him, because like later villains now, speaking mostly with the villains like Arden and Emmett Selk, they are very fleshed out and have like very like human traits to them, and I want to see some of that out of this game too.
I think it's great about Arden. We've talked about him on the show multiple times, but right now it's the perfect time to talk about him. Is I literally started out 15 going like, I hate this guy. This guy's fucking annoying. And then by the time I beat that game, I was like, whoa, this story is really fucking good. I felt bad for him. I was like, that's good storytelling. For sure. Because when I first saw that guy, I'm like, who's this goofy motherfucker? And like later, I'm like, holy shit, okay.
Yeah,
that guy's gone through some fucking shit in his life. This is really fucking poetic almost.
Yeah, and I've said it before too, but like I'm excited for you to get through 14 because if you like Arden, you're gonna love Emmett. So, but
and Sephiroth.
Yeah, well, I mean, everyone loves. Not everybody.
Not all Mixai.
But well, yeah, he doesn't like anything.
He likes AAA Ubisoft games.
True. Calling you out.
Let's watch a little bit more. Kind of break it down a bit. I love that we live in a time, and it's been this time for a while, but we're finally getting a representation that can be a metric. But I remember when Advent Children came out, I was like, this is Final Fantasy VII with fucking better graphics. I love this. I'm all for it. Now you look at this and you're like, this is way better than Advent Children. This is a fucking playable game.
Yeah.
Like it's wild, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. I took the week off for this game, so like I'm very very excited to play.
I didn't know you
this.
took that week off.
Well, I didn't take the week it comes out off because this comes out on a Thursday.
I think I did the same thing with Cyberpunk. I wanted more time with it.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the fuck I did. No. I did the day it comes out and like a week after that.
Yeah,
because
I'll
I
have
just
to work
want
one day.
Yeah. I like how we're strategizing to play games.
Well, I didn't have anything else going on this year, so.
You know. Well, the amount of money I got to spend on fucking video games, I don't want to go anywhere. So I'm just going to fucking stay home, play the games. Not as exciting, but I'm all for it.
Yeah, and then
Sephiroth looks fucking awesome.
He does. I'm really hoping by the end of the game, or the story, I should say, those eyes start looking real sunken and dark, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of see like kind of a going down fucking downward spiral type thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's move forward a little bit.
The Shinra building.
Also, all these character
Matsu
models
back.
are fucking great. He's back. Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, he was. I guess he was really sick for a while. So. And then being able to see the president.
Yeah, which is so weird because I remember just like the old graphics and just the little chubby arm people walking around.
And, he was very like thick in stature in his big boxy suit essentially.
Yep.
Now he's like actually, even though that guy right there is still big and boxy.
He still looks great though. I love the outfits and fucking just how well they're rendered, man. Like this, when they first showed this game, I was like, it looks good, and they showed it again, like that game looks good. But this trailer, I'm like, this game is really fucking fancy looking.
Yeah,
it's very fucking clean. This is one of those things I was saying that kind of reminds me of the old PlayStation renders.
Yeah,
that looks. I mean, I guarantee it's all 3D, but like the way they have the camera positioned and everything,
for sure,
it takes me back to PlayStation, which is like it's a compliment because it looks amazing, but it also has a nostalgic feeling that I'm going to be playing this game and being giddy the whole fucking time.
Oh, yeah.
And having, I know you understand, fucking having chills and shit. Like, even hear the music and stuff, this whole trailer, I'm just like, it's ridiculous.
You know, that was brought up earlier even with the well scene. They did that too, where they like stopped, gave you like almost like a still of that space. Yeah, right here. And it looks just like
it's fucking perfect, dude.
It's cool.
I love it. Even the color of her dress, everything, it's all the same. Like his outfit, it's all fucking just perfect. Where are we at? We're about like right here. And anybody watching this expecting something else, this is what we're doing this episode. So just if you're not into Final Fantasy VII, hang on anyway.
Mako supersaturation confirmed. Engaging materia cooling.
Although them saying Mako now, when I was at E3, they're like Mako. I'm like, it's Mako.
Yeah, I always thought it was Mako.
And everybody else was like, it's Mako? And everybody's looking, I'm like, I guess it's Mako. And fucking everybody's kind of like accepted it. So I'm like, all right, we all had it wrong, I guess.
Yeah, it's their game.
Well, I mean, if you're a Japanese person pronouncing Mako, you'd be saying Mako anyway.
Yeah.
Mako. So it makes sense. But I heard that, I was like, my life's a lie, dude. I've been saying Mako reactor since the fucking beginning. So, but I never said Kokobo.
Yeah,
I knew a guy in middle school, and he's like, it's Kokobo.
It's not even spelled that way.
I know. Well, he saw Coco, CHOCO.
Sure.
It's like cocoa.
Without the H.
Well, you could spell it like that, like chocolate, but choco, cocoa. He's like Cocobos. And I'm like, Chocobos. Like, no, it's Cocobos. I'm like, you're the only person I've ever heard fucking say that before, so it's Chocobo. Doesn't matter even if you are correct. The zeitgeist took over. Society deemed it Chocobo.
Oh, like GIF and GIF.
So yeah, so just drop that shit. He was wrong anyway. I say that to this day, and people are like, what? And I'm like,
Yeah.
he's very confident about it.
And I'm awful with names, but Scarlet, I believe. Yeah, and then eventually Tifa and her take turns slapping each other.
Yep.
Also,
Yeah, the scene where they're like, Tch,
yeah.
and just walking at each other. Tch. I'm sure it'll be a lot better looking.
Oh yeah. I also
Some
think
round.
it's kind of funny scenes. She's definitely got like this like borderline like power kink thing going on while using a random soldier as a footrest.
Oh, dude, all the Zoomers, all the Gen Z kids are gonna fucking be all into this. They're like, use me as a stool, madam. What's up? Who's the butter guy? He had like a cup of butter.
Palmer, is that right?
That sounds really familiar.
Ah, man, people are gonna kill me because I can't remember names, but
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while.
God,
He's like, woo, the butter.
To reduce temperature.
Madam Director?
yeah, it's Palmer.
I mean, you nailed it. Fuck the haters.
Is impeccably atrocious.
There's some early art of him.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll fucking show up. I literally stopped it right at the point. I don't know. They'll know. Fucking, it looks accurate. I was looking, I was like, who the fuck is that again?
Yeah, he is head of the failed space program.
He looks like he'd be the head of a failed space program. He ain't no fucking Elon Musk.
And he likes his tea with a liberal amount of shunny. Nice word. I tried to say three things at once there. Sugar, honey, and lard, or in this case, butter.
Shinny our dog.
Shunny. God.
I love that word. Yeah.
Oh dear. A man of my refined taste running out of butter.
Welcome to the
This place is looking crazy right here.
It is, but I think most people, like, when they were thinking about this game, were worried about this. Because, like, when you go in there, there's some really fucking weird scenes in there that definitely don't translate to today very well. They took all that, and they made it somehow work by just, like, modernizing it, essentially. And I love the approach they took.
See, and I my biggest concern with even maybe taking some of this stuff out is one thing I remember as a kid falling in love with PlayStation was how mature it was. It like had adult games, and not adult like fucking porn or something like that, but like I felt like I was playing like games made for these weren't just like games for kids. These were like fucking like stories with mature themes and all that kind of stuff. And the idea of taking away from that in the future when the world should be a lot more chill about fucking stuff like that, I was like, man, come on, don't fuck with it. So I don't know if they have completely, but it seems like the whole part of the game is still there.
Well, so you're still doing the mini games,
true beauty is an
which I assume are attached to this part, like going into the boxing area and doing the squats, and obviously they went full bore and dressed him up.
He's beautiful.
They're just gonna. It just looks like they might be skipping scenes, like going into a room with a bunch of guys, and then the lights go out, and it implies that they're essentially messing with you. So
Sounds very Japanese.
No.
Look at this.
no, it's
Detail.
It's I can't even really think of a way to put it. I'm just constantly blown away when I see like walking through the streets and stuff, because you always saw this with set camera angles, because it was essentially drawn pieces with like slightly brighter things that you could interact with.
Just renders with
Yeah.
3D elements over it. Yeah.
So this is crazy to me.
To be able to like walk through it, yeah, it's fucking nuts.
Right to be here.
Today's
Pathetic.
Which one of you said that?
I
You
love
got a mouth on
that they nailed that he is like a creep.
Yeah.
Like, look at him.
I mean, yeah, you don't have to hear him talk. You could look at him and be like, that guy's a weirdo. Although he's got the same chest hair as me. No, he's a little worse.
you.
know what I want. A second dance. Just the two of us.
See, he's almost talking like you meet him at that place.
Yeah.
Because he's like pursuing you and he wants a second dance. We just saw that area. So I'm wondering if you run into him there when you're dressed up.
Well,
Also, that bike is fucking sick looking.
yeah, I love the bike designs in the original, so it was really cool to see them.
Yeah, but that dude's is fucking cool looking.
The one thing I will say, and this is more of the, I don't remember. I didn't play the PSP game, but the prequel game covers the soldiers a bit more, and you get to see more like Zack and Sephiroth and Genos, I think his name is
Genesis,
yeah. The least with the soldier guy we're seeing here, he kind of fits the visual like theme they had going with the soldiers. So
I wonder if he's a carryover from that.
Oh, I don't know. I'm very ignorant.
I never
on
played that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only knew about it because Gawked. So
Yeah, I was. I didn't do a whole lot of the spin-off games. So I couldn't really talk on that.
A second dance.
But yeah, he looks
Just the two of us.
right in place with those guys. So
What the hell is it?
A fascinating question.
the muscles moving.
he looks fucking great. I'm really happy with his model. I'm happy with all theirs, but he's a little tricky. He's not human. So
Yeah.
it's like I want to see Kate Sith and fucking.
A touching reunion.
Right. I love also, and we've talked about this before, but like just how ridiculously powerful people are. Like he just flicked his wrist and there goes the whole bridge. Like,
When having children, he's flying through buildings, like
Yeah.
cutting the shit up. So
Just getting tired of playing tag anyway. Come on. Avalanche ain't
I also feel like they did a good job. I'm not like 100% in love with all the voice actors, but I think they're all at the very bare minimum competent sounding. But I do think they tonally match them better than what I would have hoped for. I would have accepted less than this. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying I'm not like super in love with them, but they're not bad at all. I think Cloud, even when I played it, he sounds good. He's super moody, like you'd expect him to be. Barrett sounds good. Sephiroth, I think, is probably my least favorite of the voice actors, but I don't know what I would expect him to sound like. Maybe more like the Japanese version in like Advent Children. I liked his voice in that because he's got a deeper voice in that.
I do really like his Advent Children voice. I like all their Advent Children voices though, but we did watch it in Japanese.
Exactly, yeah.
Maybe I should watch it in English and see if maybe
Possibly,
they
yeah.
sound similar. But the one
I know
thing I
when
was
their
gonna say,
first voice actor was in Kingdom Hearts, and like Lance Bass
yeah, but
played
those are
fucking
way different voice actors.
That was
yeah.
a different era, yeah, for sure.
Well, and it was also a Disney-owned property. The only one that I still like doesn't seem to fit for me so well is Earth's voice, and I don't think it's bad. Everyone else talks. I'm like, yeah, okay, Cloud, Barrett, Tifa.
She talks in this part. I
Earth
think.
sounds
today's right to be.
maybe it's
Days.
yeah.
Yeah, it's too like.
little- And like I said, it's not bad. It's
She's
just
have that fucking sultry voice, baby.
it just for some reason it feels a little off, but
Yeah.
I'm sure she does a great job. So
That's one thing that kind of drives me nuts with a lot of like Japanese games that come over here when we do the voice acting. For the most part, this all sounds great. She doesn't sound bad, but there's always someone here who interprets that there's a character over in Japan that's going to have that like quintessential like anime like high pitch like energetic voice.
Yeah.
And they try to mimic it here, and it sounds like shit.
Yeah.
Because culturally, we don't really do that kind of thing, so it always sounds like someone's emulating to me.
For sure.
Like almost like fucking like, well, I watch an anime and they're like, and it just sounds like they're trying so fucking hard.
yeah, and she might sound better.
Yeah, we haven't heard her.
When she's not being reactionary like that. Maybe when she's just talking, I'll enjoy it more. That's
Yeah.
not a good thing or clip to really base the whole thing.
Yeah, that
off
was
of.
barely anything, but
Yeah.
it's still, it sticks out
Yeah.
compared to everybody else. Even Sephiroth, we're talking about that. I was saying that was my least favorite. Now that you mentioned Aerith, like that's the one that just sounds cliche to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't even sound bad. It just sounds cliche
For
to
sure.
me. I think.
But I think Barrett, Tifa, and Cloud and Nanaki or Red 13 sound great.
No, he sounded awesome. I was happy with his voice. I already got this part.
Playing tag anyway. Come on.
Yeah, Barrett sounds great.
Yeah.
Man, take Buta or anybody.
Well, especially in the first reactor too, when you're playing and they're like talking. I think they showed the whole video, so
Yeah.
everybody knows. But like, their dynamic and their demeanor and the way they talk and act and their voices worked really well. Because you felt like Barrett was just getting fucking annoyed with Cloud, and Cloud is just like, I don't care, shut up. Like
Yeah,
I'm just
pretty
dealing
much.
with it. Yeah, and it worked perfect. I'm like, this is how it's supposed to be. So they did a good job with that.
I'm so glad how many summons I've seen.
I'm just glad summons are like they look traditional.
You don't need
Oh, I'm not looking forward to going up all the stairs again. God, even all the enemy types are there. It's
Yeah, that's it's really sad how excited I love that.
I hate the movables, but
How excited I am just to see these rendered
yeah.
like this, because that's just such like a early on in the game like iconic enemy that you fight. This fucking shit going on over here. Chocobo, Kokobo, Moogle.
Chocomog.
God, look at those teeth.
Oh, why?
Why does he got teeth like
Oh, the
that?
bad paws.
No, it's perfect. 'Cause we didn't know that was there. Look at that shit.
He looks like a koala. I'm still like weird.
Yeah,
about
we talked about that before, and they do have like a koala look to him, which kind of bums me out. But at the same time, in motion, I think he looks fucking awesome. So they're just flopping around back there.
Get him.
I know these people. And
I wonder
know
if that'll
they're
have the
right.
chance to have the fat
She's the
Chocomog
longest living
or the
ancient
Chocobo
scientist.
fall every once in a while.
Think about what that means to Shinra's scientists.
This is
The source of everything. Genova.
And seeing that like
This
as a
is wild,
cinematic, and then seeing it rendered in the game as you're playing is fucking crazy.
I'll say this is all new.
Yeah, this is like I don't recognize that at all, and
Yeah.
it's really cool looking.
Look at her go.
And that move right there, yeah.
Big shot.
Oh, it's so cool.
Shinra Electric Power Company isn't the real enemy. I promise you.
See, that voice right there kind of bothers me. I promise you. It sounds so fucking flat.
There's a much bigger
There's the vehicle right there.
threat. I just want to do everything in my power to help all of you and the planet.
All right, we could probably just keep going back through this, like looking at all
Yeah,
the cool
I mean,
shit.
I've already watched it multiple times even before this. So.
Yeah. So, what do you think of the trailer overall?
I think it's the
Good.
best trailer they've released
I
for the
agree.
game. 100%. Like that
Aside
is
from the reveal of it's even a thing, where I was like, "Oh my god, they're doing
Right.
it!" This is the best I've seen so far. This has got me the most hyped on the game.
Oh yeah. No, that trailer's great, especially because you got that really well done remade music in there, which sounds fucking amazing.
Yep.
I'll definitely be buying that soundtrack. Yeah, I don't know. I literally haven't seen anything that makes me not want this at all. And any
Yeah.
complaints I have are like literal nitpicks.
Yeah, anytime I talk to someone, they're like, "Oh no," I'm like, "No, it's fine, man." Like I everything I've seen and played and everything is just they're just nailing it. Like they would have to have some kind of weird thing in that game where halfway through the game, it just like goes like, "Oh, buy the rest of the game for people to go. This sucks," because otherwise it's looking like it should look. Like if you're gonna make this game and remake it, you gotta fucking go all in, and it seems like they're doing that. My favorite thing about that trailer is it's showing us just how much of the story we're getting. Before it showed a lot of the reactor area, which is fine. It's safe. That's where they had developed already. Stuff like that. They want to kind of reveal characters as they're going to. We got Red 13 this time around, but this one just felt like it's giving you an example of the full game.
Yeah.
Like the whole package you're getting with this game when you play it.
For sure.
And it's just really fucking exciting, especially with it coming out April.
2 months.
Yeah. So really fucking excited to play it. And
Yeah.
I keep saying Cyberpunk's going to be my game of the year this year, but that game is fucking looking... I'm pretty sure it's still going to be, or Last of Us Part 2, but holy shit, Final Fantasy VII. It's gonna be fucking crazy this year.
I'll say it'll be. That's a hard one for me. I have to play both, obviously.
Yeah.
And Cyberpunk's gonna be amazing. It'd be weird if it wasn't. I like.
That's an understatement.
Yeah. Final Fantasy VII though is like really special for me though.
For sure. No,
yeah.
I'm on the same page. Like, I think I have this disconnect because I play Final Fantasy VII. It's just a legendary game. I love it, and it hasn't really fully hit me yet that even though I'm watching this, that's real, and that I'm gonna be playing this and re-experiencing all the shit that, you know, that childhood nostalgia is gonna be powerful as fuck playing it. So, you know, when I go, oh, The Last of Us came out, I loved it. Last of Us 2's coming out, I'm gonna love that. Well, Final Fantasy VII came out even way before that, and to get that back, it's got way more staying power with me than The Last of Us because I played it way fucking before. And Cyberpunk, I'm just fucking stoked on because that shit's new IP and it's gonna be fucking big and just really ambitious. But
100%.
But yeah, Final Fantasy VII is looking really fucking good. And we've been saying this for a while. I just have no fucking doubt in my mind about that game. I know it's gonna be great.
Yeah, and really looking forward to future Square projects at this point because so far they've just been releasing great stuff.
Aside from The Quiet Man.
Yeah, but that's a real small project.
Yeah,
I should emphasize like Square made main IP titles.
They're on brand big shit.
Yeah. The stuff they're paying for on the side, that's just fluff, whatever. So
yeah, they seem to have made a comeback, which I'm glad. Not as big as Capcom, not as proven yet. Capcom's been fucking just like, hey,
yeah,
we're awesome again. But
yeah, and I know they're working on Final Fantasy 16, even though they haven't come out and announced it. They had like a tech concept video that came out, which was really cool to watch. And then I know the guy who's in charge of Final Fantasy 14 was given his group is making a new IP for Square now as well. So
I feel like with Square's success and good reputation building again, they're gonna get ballsy again with making big IPs
I want
again.
to see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's what
we
we're
got
missing
Kingdom Hearts
from
3, regardless of if you liked it or not, it happened.
Well, and then they addressed concerns with that DLC, I guess. So I haven't played it, so I don't know. But
I don't know anything about that.
I just know that so Final Fantasy characters were missing. They got added with that DLC.
Oh.
Yeah, and then they added like.
I thought a lot of that shit was just missing in that game.
There's a lot of stuff missing. And I guess I don't know. Like I said, I could be
I don't want to
misquoting.
fucking give Final Fantasy characters later in a DLC. God, that would just kind of ruin the journey for me.
I don't know. I know part of that is it a free DLC? Or part of it paid for? There's some free stuff that came out too. So I'm not sure. I've been kind of out of loop on that one just because I haven't really played Kingdom Hearts 3 yet. I bought it. It's sitting on my shelf.
Yeah.
Need to play it still.
Yeah, I played the beginning of it and it looked good graphically, but then I tried to catch up on the story of before that, and I was like, holy shit, motherfucker. People are like, Metal Gear Solid's convoluted. I'm like, is it compared to fucking Kingdom Hearts?
It's funny because I watch a guy who does mostly Final Fantasy content on YouTube, and he said, and we're getting off Final Fantasy 7 here, obviously, but
It's fine.
He said Kingdom Hearts, big because he's not a big fan of it either, of the third one, but he said the beginning's good, the end's good.
Josh said the last 4 hours was good.
Yeah, so obviously they struggled to add substance to the middle of the game. So
Yeah, and I know people who are fans of the series that were kind of bummed out by it, and other people who like really liked it. So
yeah, I still want to play because I want to have like my own opinion on it.
Sure.
I'm really bad about buying stuff and not playing it.
yeah,
Not with this though.
yeah.
Took
So all
vacation for it.
all in all, looks awesome. I think we're both on the same page. Best trailer in my opinion, and I believe your opinion.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, can't wait to see more in this game and to finally get it in my hands and fucking play the whole thing. Yeah, anything else you want to say on Final Fantasy VII Remake? Square Enix, Capcom, Resident Evil fucking 8.
Not really.
Vampire Werewolves.
I'm just kind of surprised between now and then. I think the only thing I'm going to be playing new that's coming out is Animal Crossing. So
Fuck, lucky you. I'm sure I'll pick up something in a week.
easy couple months for me. I'll be playing obviously the Plus games, or Game of the Month, and then obviously lots of
Temtem.
So we need to play some
They
Temtem.
fucking got rid of 900 people, and they said there's no way they can even fucking...
They've retracted on that.
Good, because I was like, that's way too intense.
Yeah, they provided an email that you can have them reinvestigate it, but
Yeah, because they at first were like, if we fucking kick you from Temtem, there is no review.
Yeah.
You're gone.
they also said
Which
that,
I get the mentality,
Yeah.
because they're trying to scare people from fucking cheating and exploiting.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're not going to be 100% fucking accurate. They're
For sure.
gonna kick some people out. And the idea that you can't get a fucking review, I was like, that's intense. There's some guy in the comments was like, yeah, if you're doing that, I'm not buying this game. That's way too strict. And I agreed with that guy. I was like, fuck, I don't know if I would have picked it up if they were doing that, but they retracted that good. This also isn't Tastecast, but what were you gonna say?
yeah. Well, the only thing I was gonna say is they had mentioned in the original post as well, though, that you would have to have like a bunch of red flags before that you would get to a ban point. Though it's not like if one thing happened and they suspected it as cheating, they just went boom.
Well, they
So-
they also made it sound like they were 100% sure you were cheating if they kicked
Yes.
you, which makes me think they're like watching you or recording your gameplay, which wouldn't be hard to do nowadays. But because they made it sound like they were 100% accurate, that if they're kicking you, it's because that like they're like, people got kicked, no way they got kicked. But at the same time, people who do shit that negatively affects people wrongly always think they're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
So, anyway, enough Temtem. Let us know in the comments, what do you guys think about Final Fantasy VII theme song trailer? Is that the name of it? I really hate it. Theme song trailer. What do you guys think of this trailer? Do you love it? Do you hate it? If you hate it, let us know why in the comments. Are you excited for Final Fantasy VII? What do you want to see more of? Yeah, what do you think of Red 13? What do you think about everything we saw in this? What is your favorite part of this trailer? What was your favorite part of the trailer? Everything.
Jesus Christ, yeah, that was hard to say. I think the way it opens, I think is
Me too.
it-
Yeah, the
it's-
opening for
it's,
sure.
like, perfect.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, it's real. And yeah, let us know everything you think about when it comes to Final Fantasy VII Remake in the comments below. That's gonna do it for this TLG Reacts. As always, thank you for watching. And yeah, stay tuned for some episodes this week. And until the next one, my name's Seth.
I'm Chevy.
And have a good night, guys. Or day. You got another episode coming out.
Whatever.
And take it easy, guys.